And good evening. I have gotten myself Dead Space, and I'm going to see if Dead Space is able to scare me. So let's go on. Now, I never played the original, really. I played the original a few years ago, but the original by that stage was old and was kind of hard to get into, so I'm here sort of playing it for the first time basically, so let's dive into it. I'm going to just leave the difficulty on medium, and here goes nothing. Let's continue. So start game, brightness, adjust the brightness until the image on the left is barely visible. We'll leave it at 50. We'll leave it at 50. Alright, let's start. Ooh. Ooh. Oh shit, I forgot to do something.
It's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing.
That's right. Nicole?
Yeah. First deferred from her in weeks.
We're 5 minutes out, you still got that thing on repeat? Guess you really miss her.
Fishermer is not a job you turn down, but 6 months apart with only vid calls. It's rough. Easy to say the wrong thing.
I don't blame you. I'd listen to my girlfriend over him reciting security protocols.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Stevens.
The game really looks good.
Here we go. Nice clean re-entry.
So that's Isaac, is it? The one sitting
Imagine
there.
6 months staring at that chunk of rock.
To an independent miner, that's paradise. Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds in CEC history. Some prospecting team set up for life. Now where is she?
There. Confirming visual contact with USG Ishimura.
What a beauty. Biggest planet cracker in her class, you know. And it looks like they already popped the core.
Why is it so dark? We should be able to see her running lights.
Yeah. I'll get us into hailing range. Someone's got to be waiting up for us.
Just be careful on the approach. I'm not taking any chances with the CEC's pride and joy.
No chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
You track your file access?
I'm a computer analyst. Comes with the job.
I ran standard CEC background checks with Daniels. If you want to work in the big leagues, you have to play ball.
Sir, we're in hailing range. USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kelly, responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura. Ishimura, do you copy? Come in. This is the USG Kelly.
You ever hear of a full communications blackout on one of these things?
No. Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
What the hell is that?
Sounds like their communication array is busted. Maybe a broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours, max.
Hey, that gives you plenty of time to catch up with Nicole.
Yeah, I hope so.
Chen, Johnston, take us in.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automated docking. Let's go.
I'm losing control. What? We're off course!
Daniel!
Guidance system override isn't responsive.
Shit, we're coming in too high. It's gonna smash us into the hull.
Jen, aim for that emergency stabilizer. There, the blue light. It might slow us down.
Got it. Drop the flash shield. Everyone brace yourself. Everyone okay?
I'm good.
I'll live. Hey, Johnston, you alright?
It's my ankle. Might be broken.
Shit. But better than a broken neck. Or worse. Good call on the stabilizer, Isaac.
Gotta always read the manual.
What the fuck's going on with flight control? That guidance system's a death trap.
Better add it to your repair list. Jen, what's our damage?
Comms are down. We lost the port booster. We got a fire in one of the stabilizers and... Singularity core's a mess. Could be worse, but not by much.
Then let's get some help. Johnston, stay with the Kelly. We'll send a medic. Everyone else, with me.
Stand clear.
Crap, we came down hard.
Not a great start to our repair mission.
Pulse rifles?
Standard procedure, Miss Daniels. We'll register them in the flight lounge.
Hello? Where is everybody? Half the ship must have heard that landing.
Be proud, Chen. You gotta see her in one piece.
Johnson might disagree. But you're offering to buy the first round.
I wouldn't mind something to steady my nerves, especially on CEC's tab.
You see anyone in flight control?
No, nobody.
The Ishimura was the first planet cracker class vessel, and is now the oldest serving with 62
At least we didn't take out the sign.
service. It holds the record for the highest number of planet cracks, with 34 to date, and highest
May as well get
density
signed
of
in.
refined product at 14 trillion kilotons and counting. Whether you'll be joining us aboard the Ishimura or strengthening the extraction workforce on the colony, Captain Matthias and his crew welcome you.
Isaac, come sync your rig.
Welcome, Isaac Clarke, to the USG Ishimura. Rig synced. Collect kinesis and stasis modules from Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. Location? Error. Employee not found.
I can't reach security.
Same for the chief engineer. What is wrong with their comms?
Someone left in a hurry.
Where's the security detail? Where's anybody?
There's nothing logged. No duty roster, no power to the elevator.
For God's sake. That security console's still working. Isaac, get a damage report. I'm done playing around.
Does anyone else smell that?
Smell what?
Like something died in the air vents. Oh.
Can you reroute power to the elevator?
If I can figure out why it's down.
Isaac, try that security console. Isaac, try that security console.
Something on the floor here. What's that?
Isaac, I need that damage report.
Oh God, that smell.
What have you got, Isaac?
Shit. It's not just comms or the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red. Engines, hull, the tramps.
Could do that kind of damage to a planet cracker.
Okay, got us some power. Ventilation's up. Power to the elevator should be
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Another malfunction?
No. The quarantine systems are all fine.
Oh, wait. Do you hear that?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear it.
Batman?
Take it easy. Daniels, get those elevators running.
There's something in here with us.
Up there!
Oh, God!
Kid! No! Daniels, get the doors open!
Almost!
Get out of there!
Kendra, the doors!
I got it! Go! Go!
Security request retrieved.
It didn't die. We shot that fucker right between the eyes and it didn't die. Smith had to shoot its fucking arms and legs off. For God's sake, send help!
Oh my god, Isaac. You made it.
Just... they're everywhere. Jim, is he,
He's gone. Nothing I can do. What the fuck are these things?
The ones I saw? Some of them were wearing Ishimura uniforms.
They're the crew? How the hell can they be the crew? Look at them.
We need to get to the bridge. There's 1,000 people on board. Someone will be there.
We can't. The tram system's wrecked. Everything's locked down because of the quarantine.
And you're both repair techs, so how do we do this?
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's gridlocked the system, and the data board's burned out. I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance bay. But it's all on Isaac's side of the quarantine.
I'll handle it. Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
And Isaac?
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's a doctor, right? She'll do the smart thing.
Yeah, she always does. Find somewhere safe. I'll be back soon.
Neuankömmlinge müssen sich einer medizinischen Dekontamination und
Isaac, don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head. Doesn't even slow them down.
Okay. The only way is hacking them apart. Those arms, their legs.
Does that even kill them? Or do they just stop moving? Isaac, don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head. Doesn't even slow them down.
Okay. The only way is hacking them apart. Those arms, their legs.
Does that even kill them? Or do they just stop moving? Isaac. We can't stay here much longer. Hearing a lot of movement.
I'm halfway done. Found a data board. Just gotta move the tram.
Okay, Daniels, watch that door.
Can you hear me now? Oh, it wasn't on. Oh, shit. I'm talking this whole time. You can hear me? Oh, that's good. I think what happened was the cable into the controller just went out a bit. Oh, it's a status recharge. It's there. I don't know if I can go that way. Status will slow down enemies and fast moving objects. Hold L2 and use triangle. Alright. Alright. We've learnt that. Pause and do welcome intro message while. Hey, now I can pause and do. Welcome to Trogan Gaming. Thank you. No, we're playing a bit of Dead Space, trying it out. It's a status rack. Oh, we can save here again. That's good. Let's save. Do you guys know what this helmet is behind me right here? It might be dark. I don't know. If you look carefully, you might see it. Yeah, you can have a guess, and if you don't get it, I'll tell you. no power. Okay, that's not a good thing. What just happened? I have absolutely no idea what just happened. Okay, so you recharge the status there. Let's go on the door. Isaac's 1. Isaac's 1. What's Isaac's 1? Okay, that's... Alright. We'll get a node to upgrade. Might just keep upgrading the plasma cutter. Although it might be good to... Isaac's 1 bloody spelling helmet from this.
I got a damaged tram car
Bloody
on the track.
spelling
The whole
helmet
system
from
is
this.
gridlocked. Guess who they're calling? Temple here, sending a stasis module now. What happened to the autoloader? No idea. A lot of shit's been breaking down. I keep hearing things. Down in the gears where no one can be. You know?
Ooh, keeps hearing things. Open shutters to repair tram. I suppose, let's do that.
Systems online. Loading system reinitialized.
Tram repair. Claw disengaged. Security level high. Okay.
Please contact a repair technician.
Okay, let's manually attach claws to initiate repairs. Okay, we've got to manually attach them. That's great. That makes the job so much harder. Can't anything be easy? Nah, we can do it. Initiate claw. That was probably easier than what I just... Oh, okay. You bastard. You tried to take me out and you didn't. Alright. Should we give him a name? Like, I don't know. Damo? The Damos are after me. If one claw's there, maybe this claw's on this side. There it is. This computer screen. Right. Oh, you bastard. Oh. Yeah, I'm moving. It was 2. Yeah, bastard. God. That got a bit... Arsehole. The arseholes are back at it again. Oh, I've got a large pack. I need some help, so I'll use 1. So I think I've got a few healths. Oh, this game is evil. Yeah, whatever's on this ship is evil. I suppose I don't go in there because it's locked. Oh, actually, I don't know, maybe I go and click on the screen. I manually attach the claws. Okay, maybe something has not gone right. Oh! So one claw's in and the other claws are not. Oh, okay. Oh no. Right, so maybe if we put it on.
The autoloader's busted, but stasis should do the trick. Just gotta time
Stasis, yeah. I was just thinking that. Just jump out the airlock and survive. Well, he's got a helmet, right? With oxygen, so maybe it might be enough. Although it's space, he'd probably just keep floating, which... Oh. Okay, that probably wasn't the best timing. Let's Let's try again. Alright, so if we maybe... Oh, what? It got... Oh, God. It hit the fucking... It hit the fence. I was aiming past the fence, but anyway. So... Right. Oh, yes.
Please stand by.
Oh. I'm standing by. Okay. Oh, I heard that. The bastard's coming after me again. It's one of the assholes, mate. Oh, I heard another one. I heard another one. Another one.
Replacement complete.
You got it.
Alright, replace damaged tram. That's complete.
Back to tram control. Should be able to call you a ride to the bridge.
Good. Just hurry. I keep hearing noises right under our feet.
Oh, my teammate is scared out of her life. I mean, she's got good reason to be scared. I suppose any normal person would be scared. Like, I don't know why, but I just don't scare easily. I mean, I have been scared before. Like Dying Light was a game that scared me at night time. Like playing Dying Light, especially the first one at night, oh, that is shit scary. Like the developers did well there. Someone's gonna come after me. Someone here. Oh, maybe not. Well, that's good then. That's full. Maybe I'll save again. Dying Light was sweet. The zombies in that ooch. Oh yeah. They did well in Dying Light. Like the first one, the best out of the two. Dying Light 2 is a great sequel though, don't get me wrong. But I was watching a YouTube video about it after I played Dying Light 2, and they sort of, the developers dumbed down, or they didn't dumb it down, they sort of made the night time a bit easier to explore at night. Just because they sort of went too hard, too good in the first one. Having said that, I still like, there was still that effect in Dying Light 2 at night, but I actually did like that you were able... Oh, he's shooting things at me. The bastard shot me with something. I will use some health. My God. Hey, it's not very nice. I was talking about Dying Light 2. Yeah, anyway, I did like that you could explore at night time a bit more. I think I've still got to find the data pack. So at least I've done one objective. So I've probably got to go back that way. I probably missed it. I think Dead Space is one of those games where it's like any From Software game where you have to sort of work out what to do, which is good. Like, it doesn't have a waypoint or anything and give you things. I do like games like that. I find I'm a bit more engaged. Did I miss something in here maybe? I might have a look. He was sharing the food like an ant or bee. He was sharing the food like an ant or bee. What, on Dead Space or Dying Light or Dying Light 2? I don't think I missed anything in here, so I've probably missed something further back. So let's venture back into the darkness. Ooh, there's whispers. You know what really gets me in games? Something that I feel uneasy about when I'm playing games, and this isn't just like horror games, but games that have a dungeon part. I don't like to be stuck in a dark dungeon. Maybe I've got a bit of a claustrophobia or something. I find that freaky. So we went there once, or we came back that way, didn't we? I'm wondering. Let's go back this way. Let's retrace our steps and try and find whatever we may have missed. So, because close your eyes. This whole game's a dungeon. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's fair. No, that's. And then that is back up to that doorway. Okay. I feel like I might have missed something. Maybe I can use that bench while I'm here and upgrade something. I've got a couple of nodes. 2 nodes. Capacity. So I suppose that's more capacity. Rate of fire. Reload time. Reload time's that one. Damage. So you must get more nodes. So I can probably go make capacity. Let's up that. Reload time. I don't know if I should do. If you're watching now and you have any idea of Dead Space, should I just stick to the plasma cutter and upgrade that, or should I upgrade the suit as well? What do you reckon? I'll give a few minutes because the stream's a bit, it's like a 30-second delay, I think. I'll close my eyes. Oh, it's so dark. Oh my god, I'm hearing things. That's reload speed, and then another damage is that one, but I've got to get through that reload speed before I can get to that damage. What is on the suit? I'll just have a look. Put helmet on. Put the helmet on. So maybe like the first health, maybe. Oxygen. Yep. Then air. Stasis zone. Air, HP, and then that's duration. So that's one pretty good. So we'll do a health. The one behind you. Oh, in real life. I'll just pause it for 1 second then. Hopefully that was okay. Yeah. So that's badass. Yeah, thank you. Do you know where that helmet is from? I haven't worn the helmet for a while. It's just been on my mantle here. And it's just doing me shit. There could be spiders in there, maybe a cobweb. I'm not scared of spiders. However, I don't wish to be bitten by a spider. Put it that way. I'm interested in them. I will watch a spider do its thing, but from a distance. I just don't want to be too close. That's right, Titanfall. It was, I suppose just Titanfall in general it's from. It was from the Titanfall 2 Collector's Edition. But yeah, Titanfall, you're correct. Fucking, it's probably... I've got a few collector's statues. That's probably my best, my most beloved one. I've got another one that I'm very fond of. I've got from Doom. It's it's a demon. I'm trying to think of the name. I can't think of the name. It's not Cacodemon. It's but it's one of the cool demons. Can you see through it though? You not in the dark, you can't see through it. Just then, because I wasn't sure if there was a spider in it or something, I pushed the... Like, it's got like an insert that comes out and you put your head in. So, it's comfy to wear, it's not too bad. But I sort of pushed that in, and I just didn't wear it properly. In the dark, you can't see out. But I have cosplayed once. I cosplayed as a Titan, and I wore that. And I went to PAX. And I could see, but I had limited vision. It wasn't the best. You have more vision in a Spider-Man suit. But then with Spider-Man, it just depends what suit you have. My first Spider-Man suit had limited vision, and it was like foggy. But my second Spider-Man suit, which was a suit from the game, that was great. But I can't fit in that at the moment. I'm too fat. Let's get back into it. Let's go to health. Might be good to get some health. So anyway. Let's see if we can find this data pack. No, what was it again? Data something. I've already forgotten. That's not good. Ooh. Ooh. Another thing I can put, if anyone does want to talk to me, I have a command for this. These are a list of movies I do like. I just did it last night, so I may be missing something that I've got to add. I like a lot of movies. I like a lot of movies. So if you want to chat, you can. You don't have to. That's all cool. And we'll keep playing this at the same time. It's OG. It's OG in the hood. Alright, so I've killed him. Yeah, so I have done this, so it's alright. And where's that data component? Alright, so that's a maintenance room. That's the elevators. I probably need to use the elevators, I reckon. So I don't want to turn them off. Although, did I need to put that on and use that? If I put that on, do I need to use any of these things before I turn the power off? Because I didn't do that. I've turned the maintenance room off now, but let's just go with it for a sec. Although I might need it back on. For a mo. So that's just a lift. There's nothing else that way. Alright, so I'll probably need a lift on so I can go back down. First time chat. Pass your prime. Hey, how are you? Hey, how's your day been? How's your night? Wherever you are. I want an Iron Legend 2. Well, actually, funny you mentioned that, Trogan 2000. An Iron Legend 2 was in the works. I don't know, maybe it got cancelled because Will Smith did a stupid thing. So, I need the elevators on though, I reckon. But I might need a maintenance room on to access something. Maybe I don't. I actually forget how I had... Originally the three of them were on, but now I've sort of done it. Oh, 48 followers! But pass your prime, thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. Sorry for the late notice, if I didn't notice it fast enough. Alright, I'll just go back. I'm trying to find this data. I've got to find this data thing. Maybe I can have a look here. So floor 2. So that's a lift. That was probably the switch. Alright, so if I change floor 1, let's go. Okay. So I suppose that's the lift. Yeah. A locked door with. Oh, that's that room. Yep. That's a save point. Door. That's that door. I've been in there, and that's back there. Unless I go back out there. Maybe I'll go back out. Oh, let's try that. Oh, anyway. Got you hyped on LSD as well. Oh, thank you, Past your prime. Thank you. I appreciate that. I need all the hype I can get. You know, I'll try and be as entertaining as I can. I believe in doing your best. I don't need to go in there. Do your best, and that's all you can do. Do your best. Oh, no, nothing's there. What am I doing? LSD. 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 Yeah. God. I probably don't need to say it. I'll save again. Fuck it. Why not? It's only a save. Saving can't hurt. I'm a blonde. I'm a lovely blonde with my pink t-shirt. Was the zombie kids in this one or another? I don't know. I didn't actually play the original, and this is basically my first playthrough. Let's change it to the cargo hell because I don't need to go back in here, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want any massive spoilers, but I suppose, because I don't, it'd be good to play and find out. I mean, we can talk about it. I'm not massively. I wouldn't be offended if it was a spoiler. No, not that way. I'm gonna go back this way just to see if got a board. Maybe it's there. It was there the whole time. I needed to switch something back there. I need to pay more attention. That's what I need to do. I need to pay more attention. I'll be back with spoiler free. I'll go look one sec. I'll be back with spoiler free. Yep. That's cool. Yeah, no, I'm not massively offended if like for spoilers, but maybe not any major ones. Get the train money. Was from 2. I think I remember hearing something about zombie kids that now that you bring it up, it triggers me. Like back when the original Dead Space 2 came out and stuff, I remember hearing something on the internet about zombie kids being in it. But I didn't really look into it.
Quarantine lockdown is lifted, so you can get to the hangar. Comms are still down, so...
Okay, so that sounds good. Quarantine's lifted. Was from 2, that's all I'll say, yeah. Hopefully I do a remake of 2, so I can experience this, experience 2. Maybe a remake of 3 and make it better. A lot of people don't like 3. I suppose I'll go back to the tram now. So, return to Cullen, okay. Let's just have a look at the objectives. Alright, so I'm going the right way, I think. I'm making things up as I go. So, let's go to the tram. It just sounds like I'm going back to the tram, so... Hey, zombies! No, we'll just start again, why not? So, oh, bathroom. Does anyone need a bathroom? Because it could be good to go in. I don't think this was open last time. Ooh, the dryers. What does that say? Don't piss in L... Oh, I can't really read it, but something like that. Don't piss anywhere. Oh, that poor guy died by doing a piss, I think. What a way to go. Like, you die by doing a piss. Like, you know, if you want to murder someone and the guy's just doing a piss, let the poor guy piss first and then fucking murder him. He told me to bring the others. Okay, that sounds that's okay. What the hell was that about? Let's find out. I hear crawling. You hear crawling? Maybe that's in your house, or is it? I don't know if I hear crawling. Piss told them to bring the others. You know how many Australians have probably said that on a Friday night? Tram repair room. I need to catch the tram. This is the repair room. How do I catch the tram? It's like the only door that's open. Okay, so it's repaired, so that's good. That's not open. I don't think so. Get on the piss. Said no Australian ever. I better just figure this out for a second. So that's cargo bay's locked. That's the cargo bay. Didn't I change the power there? To the cargo part? That is, I might need to go down there. That's a bathroom. That's, what room was that again? Tram, station, flight. I've obviously missed something here. Let's go back for a sec. I'm glad they don't respawn, like, because this might take me a little while to figure out, so. I'm glad I came back. So that is baggage. Oh, yep, so there. What was this place again? This was a flight deck. Maybe it was in here. I mean, I need to go back here to get the tram. Now that I've repaired it. That is deck elevator. Oh, that's just... This is where I started though, I think. I don't know. Trial and error is a good thing. Service workshop. Probably don't need to go in there, do I? Cargo lift, do I go up there? So if I change floor 2. Oh, I don't think I do because there's nothing there to go up to. So, oh shit. Maybe it's not the right lift. I don't know if I should just try. I'll try. Here we go. We'll just say. There's only one way to find out. Oh, what the fuck. Oh, maybe I am. Yeah, so that's him. Maybe I am meant to go this way. I was right. Alright, trust your instincts. Alright. Alright. I'm not an idiot. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Is that... Is he big? Right, back room. Alright. Plasma. We've got some credits, that's awesome. We need as much credits as possible and much ammo as possible. Ammo is a good thing. We've got a node. There's no bench, so I'll just keep that. Can't use that computer, so let's keep going. Just go in, nothing bad. Oh, what the fuck? I got caught reading. Right. Just go in, nothing bad. It's the anticipation. Right. I didn't lose much health from that actually, so I've got to use the status on the enemies. Oh, I'm gonna try that next. Ooh. Oh. I don't have a lot of ammo left. I have been using a bit of ammo, I suppose. God. You know what's cool now? I'm 2 followers away from affiliate. Or the requirements anyway. Alright, let's go back this way.
Isaac, we made it to the bridge.
So I'm getting there. It's been a good journey though.
Daniels is trying to get into the command computer.
Oh, okay. Daniels is trying to get in. Alright, there's no survivors. So what does that say? Welcome aboard. Lovely message. Let's save here because that was a bit of a journey. Alright. People say Dead Space was the best horror game. And some people still say it is still the best. Security check-in, did we do that? This is flight deck 2. And then this is the main hangar bay. Although it did say to go to the main hangar bay, didn't it? Oh yep, so this way and then there, yep. Alright. Right. Oh, okay, so yep. Let's go back to the ship. What's down here? Anything interesting? No, nothing interesting. Let's go and give this person a hand. It is strange in this thing. I'd be wanting to sing "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time." Ha ha ha. Okay. You know when things are getting like less serious when he takes his helmet off. Okay, so Zach Hammond, background request. Per your request, here's what we could find on these specialists they've sent for the repair mission. Isaac Clarke. Isaac was born to Paul and Octavia Clarke on Earth in the Eastern Seaboard region on the American Republic. Paul Clarke was an award-winning ship architect employed by the Galactic Union Merchant Marine Corps. His records show extended time off-world away from his family. Oh, so he wasn't really a father, let's put it that way. When Isaac was born, Paul was given a temporary reassignment to an Earth-based GUMMC ship production facility. During the four-year tour, Paul and Octavia raised Isaac together. When the tour was over, Paul shipped off for an extended off-world tour. Paul's influence on his son must have rubbed off. Records indicate Isaac pursued studies in mechanical and electrical engineering when achieved high honours. According to medical and psychiatric reports, Paul Clarke's absence had a profound effect on Octavia. She suffered from depression and personal anguish until doctors encouraged her to find fulfillment in working with charitable organisations. It is believed that this is how she ended up coming in contact with the Church of Unitology. Church of Unitology. God. Is it like a Scientology reference? Or like cameo? Or like... Oh, no, like a stitch up on Scientology. At first, her association with the church appeared to elevate her mental condition. The cancellation of her therapy sessions corresponds with a local parish announcements of her initial ceremony. There are indications that she sold off much of the family estate to finance full membership in the church and the soul cleanse they require to enter the high ranks. Ooh, okay, that. She's fully committed at this point. Isaac appears to have been selected to a prominent engineering school, but we surmise that he was unable to afford the tuition, as records show that he instead attended a lesser-known school with the help of scholarships and financial assistance. After graduating with high honours, Isaac enlisted in the Merchant Marine. He quickly gained a reputation for his resourceful engineering solutions, and after 2 years was promoted to a higher profile position closer to the major shipping lanes. Isaac's career stagnates at this point. This would coincide with psychiatric reports that his mother's mental health was deteriorating, and bank records show payments to a psychiatric facility for treatment. This seems to be where Isaac met a medical officer and neuropsychologist called Nicole Brennan, and her name appears on Octavia's psych physician, doctor's roster. The two of them ended up cohabiting, fuck, English I can't, until Brennan accepted a promotion and left to serve. So she served on the ship. Paul's return from his extended tour coincided with Octavia's release from the hospital. Whatever the assignment was, Paul's service records remain mysteriously classified by executive order, and unless he confided in Isaac, he took his secrets to the grave. The next records we have are death notices from both Paul and Octavia. Jesus Christ, there's a lot on Isaac. Their bodies were willed to the custody of the Church of Unitology, along with the Clark's entire estate. So Isaac didn't get anything. What good parents. Apparently, on Octavia's wishes, Isaac's repeated petitions to have his parents' body returned seem to have been ignored, since the church refuses any inquiries related to his members. The causes of death is unknown. Overall, Isaac's more than qualified to handle a job like the Ishimura. I'd talk politics over religion. Okay. Kendra Daniels. I couldn't find anything on her in the time you gave me, but Dalton swears by her. Apparently, she's on the mission with his recommendation. Okay. If he thinks she was what it takes, who am I to argue? I suppose that's fair. My reading, mate. Ooh, what's happening in the chat? So the Scientology's involved. LSW. MSX Ginger Ninja. Hello, L from LSW. Coming to say hi. Currently in bed with stomach bug. Wanted to say hi and give you some loves. Thank you, Ginger Ninja, and especially that you're in bed unwell. I hope that you're not too unwell and that you on the way to recovery. Just rest up. But yeah, thank you for coming in. No primary high. Not my loose. Stace is giving me loves. Okay, nice. Hope you feel better. Alright. Thank you. I'm probably not known for my reading skills really, but I try. Let's give this person a hand.
Is that blood?
Haley, I need you to listen.
I'm one of the owners of Loose.
You didn't hear anything?
What?
I'm Loose.
Comms are still out.
Oh.
We need to kill you and fix it.
Nice to meet you, Loose.
Got a damage report?
Yeah, it's there.
Trogan. Oh. Trogan, you should have said, I'm 2000. Trogan 2000. That would have been good. Fuck, I should have listened to her because I actually don't know what I'm doing. Von Diagnostics. Alright, so, where's that computer screen? Alright, let's get the report.
Oh god. This is the Singularity Core. Go!
Okay. Oh shit. That just escalated a lot. Oh fuck. Oh, what the hell? He's flying. He's like jumping at me. Oh shit. Oh, probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, what the hell? Alright, so there's a new kind of enemy now. Okay, the ship's actually gone. Oh fuck.
Singularity core overloaded.
I wonder if Haley survived.
Our only way home. We're trapped.
No. I'm not losing two good people for nothing.
Oh shit. Was there more ammo back here?
What about the command computer?
Quick. All the primary systems are locked down with the captain's codes.
So we find Captain
Health? I need health. Oh, that's it, I think. Alright. Lost Boomer. I'm good, thank you. How are you going? Thank you for coming in. The ship's screwed. Yeah, that ship's screwed. The ship sailed.
Isaac, you're closer to medical. You can double back and cut through maintenance. Find the captain's body and get his rig. With his codes, we...
Alright, so double back through maintenance and get
What was that?
the codes from the captain's body.
Chen?
They're not going to die, are they? Oh, I hope. Oh, they're screwed. No, they're fucked. EA did a good job. They must have been ill. They must have been ill. I'm on chapter 8. Oh, yeah. I've got to say that they did a good job at remaking this. I watched a few streams. You know, I've heard a few people that have played the original. Dead Space remake. What difficulty are you playing on? Oh, is it just on Dead? I suppose it is actually. Shit. Actually, yeah, you're right there. Dead Space remake. I didn't actually update it because I just streamed through PS5. It just actually yeah, so it's gone 2008. That's actually funny. It's just automatically put it up. So that probably has worked. No, it hasn't worked. Let me know if it did work, because I did edit it. But sometimes I've noticed when I edit the category, it doesn't actually. Something like half the time, like for Forspoken, when I was streaming that, it didn't actually show the category. It was just a grey box. But every time I would go to edit it, it would say category Forspoken, like picked. So I don't know, like I sort of had to just end up leaving it. I might just see if I can add another tag, because I wanted to add one, but trying to think of good tags that would be good to. I don't know. I'm an inclusive person. LGBT. Can I get that? LGBTQ, isn't it? I might not get the full abbreviation right. I'm not actually that good at abbreviations. Oh, I don't know. God. I don't know. Oh. I try and be friendly. Yep, friendly. There we go. We got that going. So it should say remake. Let me know if the category says remake. It doesn't change it on PS5. I played OG 14 times. Fuck. I'll just try one more time. So, might exit that for a sec. Dead. Oh shit, what am I doing? Dead Space Remake. Let's see what comes up. It's gonna like load for 2 years and a half. Even if I put Dead Space in, like it comes up with the right title picture for the remake. I click on that, but it just doesn't refresh. I don't know, maybe I'll do that. Done that. It probably does. I'll look on here. I mean, it says I'm streaming Dead Space, so I've got 49 followers now. So someone else follow me. That's good news. I'll check out who did that. It's good. It's good. Okay, I'll trust you. Can I just? No, I'm not in that. Let's leave that. Let's continue. I thought you were playing Barbie's horse riding. Shit, I can't read. Adventure. Fucking, I am playing Barbie's horse riding adventure. What do you mean? When I first played it, it said mobile for you. God. Anyway. Yeah, who's the last? Oh, Lost Boomer. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. So I can go in there. That's to flight deck. I haven't gone this way, but although I've got to go back through maintenance. So maybe I should do that. Or no, it is saying to go that way. Get to the medical deck. All right. Unless. I know that's my only objective. Alright, I'm gonna do that. So go this way. Alright. Bathroom. Let's just go to the bathroom first. Have a brief. LSW love. LSW love. I don't actually have any. I don't have any commands for like going into like being a bit of a fan now of Trogan 2000 and being in his streams. He has commands for OSW and goats something anyway. I don't actually have them. I'm playing around with like the bots and the commands. Make them another day. Yep. I have shit up the wazoo. Yeah, you have heaps. That's great, man. I'm doing a plasma cutter only. No manual saves, death count. What difficulty are you on? I'm just on medium because it's my first playthrough. And if I'm playing something for the first time, I like to just go on like a medium. I never really play on. I never play on a medium. Nice. I never play on easy. I'm a gamer. I'm a career gamer, you could say. It's what I do. And whether it's first-person shooter, action, adventure, anything really, I get games, so I don't need to go on easy. Like I'm not trying to brag. I'm not trying to do that. But I believe I'm beyond easy. I do easy in my sleep. Just about the only thing I do easy, I think. Store. That's all. What can we buy? Well, I did watch a stream and someone was doing a plasma cutter run only, and it did dawn on me to do that. Maybe I could try that, but then it's my first time playing. It might be good to actually experience what the game has to offer. The store is a one-stop shop to purchase, sell, and store items for later use. Store inventories. Yep, cool. Alright, so suit level 2 increases your inventory capacity to 18 slots and provides 5% armor. Small med pack. Okay. Maybe I should just save money in case I need to buy anything. Buy a node for 10,000. 1,200. Owned one. You need drag cam down a bit. Yeah, I noticed. I don't think I can do it while I'm live. I think I've got to reconfigure the cam. So I just didn't do it as I might be able to try camera options. No. If you bear with me for a second, I'll go settings. I'll pause the game just in case anything. If I go home, I think you can. Yeah, you can still hear me. I'll just see if I can do it now. Settings, fucking camera, captures and broadcasts. I mean, I could try and like tilt the camera, I suppose, for the moment. Broadcast, camera. Refocus on your face. Maybe I can do that now. It might work. Perfect. That's perfect. Let's go back to it. How's that? Now you can see my pink t-shirt. I thought I'd get this lovely pink t-shirt and put my blonde wig on. Do you like my hair? Alright. I don't know, fuck. I'm just mucking around. Inventory. Shit. I'll just leave it for now. I'll keep going, but it's good to know I can buy. Looking good. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no. Fucking what's? I think I missed some things in the chat. Fuck. Only see half your face. Yeah. No, I do just sort of down. Like physical camera push-ups. Saucy mullet. Yeah, nah. And pink's a good colour. I like it. Yeah, this is great. Right. No, we've been in here. Let's not repeat the steps. That is probably where I catch the thing from. To medical. Phaser Gaming. LSW love, thank you. Oh, 50 followers! 50 followers! That's just a little jig. Fuck, that was a journey. I started this in 2021. 2021, I think it was. And I've sort of gone up like 10 lots of followers. Like, I think maybe first I went up to 6, then it was like 13 for a bit, 16 for a bit, 24, 28, 34. I was 34 for ages. Then I paused streaming for a little bit, and then I just creeped up a little bit, like 38, then like 42, 44, 46 for a bit, and then just 46 was probably about a week ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago, and in that space I slowly got to 50, so that's great. Thank you everyone, and I hope I can keep trying to give you good content. I'm just going to let my dog in because he's scratching at my door. Come on. Yeah, me dogs like sitting on, I got like 2 cushions for them. Okay, how's your 3A? Nice. God, I'm so God. That just need say I want. Okay, pumpkin latte. God, I haven't had a pumpkin latte. I don't know what that is. How's you? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Phaser Gaming. I'm not. I haven't been scared of Dead Space yet. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm talking too much again, probably, aren't I? Yeah, no, I haven't been scared yet. Hopefully, I will be scared at some stage. Let's do that. 3 average viewers over 30 days. No, let's save. It was. I forget when I started back streaming. I think it was early this year. And I'm just sort of increasing it or keep going with it. That's other thing you need for affiliate. Yeah. Or for me, at one stage it wasn't. It was in 2021. I think 2020 I started streaming, and it was in 2021. I think I hit everything except for the follower amount or follower requirement for affiliate. Or maybe no, it was the chat too. Like you have to have a certain amount of like people chatting at once or something. But for me, my major goal, I broke it down. I just focused on the follower amount for now, and I thought aim for the limbs, aim for the limbs. That wasn't too bad. I started March this year. No, I started March this year. I hate to tell you, but March hasn't started this year. Did you like go forward in time? You start and come back? Last year, yeah. No, that's nice. Welcome aboard. Nice, nice. I like trophies are cool. Kinesis mod. Intensive care, chapter 2. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, so Kinesis mod, circle to use Kinesis. That's what I was talking about, eh? So, if we... I suppose we tried out there. Okay, yep, cool, cool. Playing with blocks. Can I move that one? Oh, there's a locker. Hold L2 and R1, charge fire. Oh, change fire. That's how you do it. That will be good for the legs. That will be good for the arms, I reckon. Thank you for that, mate. Oh, it's onwards and upwards. I don't know. I think I might have said this before you came. Oh, she's there.
Gotta hold the line. They all came back.
It's like a... Shit. Can I pick up her gun? I can't even pick it up. Oh no, I can. No arm in it. No arm in it. Yeah, I thought there was an arm. Equipped weapon. I feel like just trying to do the plasma cutter. Equip weapon. I don't know. So we got that. We've got pulse rifle. Alright. Alright. I'll leave this up to the chat. I'm gonna ask you guys. Should I just use the plasma cutter and do a plasma cutter only run? Or should I use the other weapons? Let's get you guys involved. Override station lock. Use the dashboards to unlock tram stations and re-enable travel through. Lockdown overridden.
Lifting station lockdown.
Oh, so it's a tram. But should I go in there first? So that's a tram. It does say to go this way first. What do I go around? Go in there. Alright, so I might do that first. While I'm here. I kind of want to be mean and say only plasma with only other weapons if you get them. Get to know the game first, I think. Okay, alright, I'll get to know the game. Yeah, I can always play it again. Like, I'm getting a feel that I might play it again. Alright. Thank you, chat. It's like he wants to be a millionaire. You just phone a friend. Alright. Evacuate this area immediately. Well, and you go forward. Okay. That's like a warning sign.
We were attacked. She ran the other way.
No, nothing.
Daniels is dead.
Slaughterhouse. They barricaded access to the morgue.
The morgue?
Yeah. But the barricade was put together in a hurry. A hydrazine tank might blow it open. Just need a detonator, like maybe a shock pad. The pole could be through there if...
Isaac. The one who attacked us. I swear to God it was Chen. But...
so
I saw him die. If they barricaded the morgue, maybe it was to keep something in.
I suppose it could be. Retrieve the captain's rig. I might just save here. Well, yeah, no, you would know the game well if you play 14 times. Yeah. I was watching a guy on Twitch, and he did it, but he had played the original and sounded like he knew what he was doing as well. So yeah, maybe it is best for that. 7 viewers. That's like the most I've had, I think. Thank you for sticking around, guys. God, I don't know if I should buy anything. Maybe save me money for now. God. Could buy a node. I'll keep it for now. Alright, so we got to imaging diagnostics wing and to research wing. What are our objectives? Find hydrolyzed tank. So we've probably got to go through through that wing. That wing? No, wrong wing. So the other wing. So we'll go through this one. Right, just to be sure. To be sure. Welcome to the lab. If you have been referred to the lab, please have your referral form. Alright, it's just one of those, just general message. Is that guy just bashing his head against? Nice. I suppose if you want to kill yourself, that's how you do it. Good. I like the detail, like the blood dripping down. Nice. That's off. Anything around here? What's in here? That's off. Actually, I probably should have done that. I think I need that. I gotta put it in somewhere. Yeah, I remember seeing this on a stream at some stage. Lol, got stuck. Oh, shit. Fucking noob. Oh well, we found it. So doors, elevators. Maybe just do door first. So it's the elevator, I suppose. Alright, so that's one door over there. Let me go first. Go that. The elevator's there. Maybe it's the elevator first then. Alright, we might switch this to elevator and do that first. Ooh. My nap time. Leave you a lurk. Thank you, Boomer. And enjoy your nap. I hope to see you again soon, buddy. Okay, that was something I picked up. I should have actually taken note what it was. I suppose. Alright, so we got some credits. So there's a box there. Let's get the box. Down the out, down the hole. Jesus. Text log. The diagnosis stacking up as fast as I can file them. Sleep paralysis, hallucinations, nightmares, paranoia. I'm getting patients from all over the ship. No underlying cause is showing up in environmental analysis. Foodstuffs, radiation levels. I admit I am at a loss. Mercer says he and Kine are working on a hypnosis. So in the meantime, I'm treating the symptoms. I'm seeing some improvement with sensory deprivation. Treatments in our 0G therapy pods, but the sheer number of patients we're managing bothers me. Those systems are old and they need an overhaul with so many pods active. I worry what might happen if there's a serious power surge down there, but nothing else seems to help. I suppose the odds are low enough. I'd rather take a small calculated risk than have dozens of miners and engineers impaired around heavy machinery. Alright. Anyway, name cousin, I wish you an amazing stream, but I need to lurk as I'm hack-tied. Thank you, Trogan2000. I appreciate the support. You've been very good. Have a good rest of the night, and I shall see you when I see you. Thanks, name cousin. Save station. Saving is always good. I suppose we're going to 0G therapy. Let's do that. 0G therapy. You can. Vacuum. In a vacuum, the rig will display the time. Let's just get through this as fast as possible, I suppose. 60 seconds. And it's like dead quiet in here. Ooh, 47. We gotta get to. Oh, that's actually quite fun. Press L1, take off, land. Use boot and suit thrusters to navigate at zero gravity. Move, look, press for boost, reorient. Oh, that is cool, that is cool. God.
Exiting zero gravity.
That is cool. That is really cool. I like how they've done that. Anything else I need?
Still holding this position. What's happening there? Did you find Nicole?
No sign of her yet. But I found some hydrazine that should work on the barricade. I just need to find a shock pad.
Okay, work fast, Isaac.
Let's find the... Yep, I found it. So where do I need to go now? So probably, I think back. Let me back out of the way. Let's do it.
Entering zero gravity.
Oh. Maybe I should just try and get to the, fucking shooting in zero gravity. Not my foreplay. Or forte, I should say. That's actually it. I was just like wasting ammo there. Oh. Yeah. You can't touch me. You can't touch me. Stand by. Ooh, what was that?
I'll check it out.
Right, I gotta go back the way we came, I suppose. Do I go up there or do I not go up there? Right, I'm back here for a sec. Alright, yeah, no, I do go back that way, okay. There must be a way. Alright. So, obviously I'm not going back through there. So there must be a way. Do I go up here? Yep, great. No. I obviously wasn't doing it properly. I kind of had that thought that I'd go up here. But obviously I just wasn't doing it the way I should. Okay, so there's oxygen stations to charge. That's good. We can use that. Alright. Oh,
took one step out of the captain's desk. Chen, that thing. He overshot me.
You okay?
I trapped him and it damaged his escape pod. He's snarling like this is fucked up. Hurry, Isaac.
What? Jesus. Bring schematics to the store. Okay, I didn't read all of that, but that's okay. I'll read it later, probably. Alright. I'll just use that. Go back up to full health. Do I just go past? Oh, Jesus. Alright, we got through it. We are learning, we are getting better. Alright, open this doorway. Alright. I hope I went through the right way because I got a bit disorientated on the last bit. I was using my jackpad, my boots. Oh, so it's this way, that way. Yep. I wonder if I can go this way. I wonder if it... I mean, otherwise I might be doing it later. I'm doing it later, I'll do it later. So it's in there and there. I won't venture off too much. I'll just... Don't venture off the path too much. Oh, yep, so it's back here. Oh, that's good. Yep, back to where I'm supposed to go. So there was something in the store that I was meant to bring back to the store. Oh yep, schematics submitted. Item is now for purchase. Okay, oh yep, so found schematics of it, brought it back, now I can buy it. Don't know if I need it per se. at the moment. Ammunition for the pulse rifle. These ballistic rounds are standard issue. So if I use the pulse rifle, I need that. Ammunition for the plasma cutter. That's for health. Suit level 2. I don't know if I might be good. I mean, I could buy it, but I could just keep upgrading. And there's a node, but I don't know. Well, let's save. Saving's probably a good option. Right, intensive care. Oh, we can get those ammos. Level 2 required. Alright. What the hell happened in there? That sounds very mysterious. To now, do we go through this doorway? I think that's our next objective. Yep, we go through that one. Find a shock pad. Alright, let's find a shock pad, guys. Let's do it. We can do this. We are an engineer. Oh, that's my phone. My phone's going off. It's probably just a notification for nothing I need right now. My mum's just messaged me. Good old mumcha. Nice one. I'll tell you. Are you going to eat? Yeah, I'll talk to him later. Oh, yep, no, fuck it, who cares? No, fuck it. Oh no, I missed it. There we go, we got it. Alright, let's go, let's keep going. Alright, main lab. Alright, what's in the main lab? Are we going to regret this choice? Am I going to get scared? Impaling and throwing. Grab loose objects with kinesis. Throw sharp objects at enemies to impale them. I like the sound of that one. So that I can probably grab that to impale. Okay.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Maybe I'll try and right, so you press R2 to like impale. We should have. I mean, I would have worked that out if I read it. That was fun. I must say, like, to like use kinesis, L2 and hold circle and then move the right stick, I find doing orbit. Do you just press circle maybe to use kinesis? Do you not have to hold it? I'll play around with it. I mean, I could do it now. Oh no, why did I do that? Just wasted some ammo. That's stupid. No. Oh no, I don't have any kinesis, that's why. I'll charge it up. So that's the elevator I need. Any kinesis station. Could use a kinesis station about now. There's no kinesis station. Great. Alright, let's just go to the lift. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Quarantine lifted.
Whoa, I probably barely made it through that. Oh, kinesis, that's great. I can see that now. I need more health. That would be great if I can get more health. What's in here? Oh, that's her lab, Dr. Brennan. Oh, Nicole. No, of course she's not here. Medium health pack. Audio log.
Dr. Nicole Brennan. With medication and zero-G therapy, patient Harris is showing improvement. If this continues, there might be hope for the others on Aegis 7. However, Dr. Mercer continues to interfere. He claims Harris's delusions are religiously significant. If I have to make a complaint, I will. I'm not losing my patient over unitology bullshit. Not again.
So the Unitology Church is behind this bloody religious bastards.
Inconclusive. Manual rig tracking is available.
Dr. Brennan, okay. Destruction, dictation on. I'll keep your name out of the transcript. Jane Doe, thanks. It's just so hard to remember what's real, Dr. Brennan. Your church mentor talked to you again. Jane Doe, he knows me and my girlfriend want to leave. I can feel it. Our last seminar was all about heretics. Jane Doe, how every unitologist who leaves is an enemy of humanity. Dr. Brennan, unitology is big enough to take care of itself. This is about what's right for you, Dr. Brennan. Just be careful. The church pulls out these tricks when they feel threatened. They have neuropsychiatrists too. Dr. Brennan, if you get out, they'll try to kill you. Dr. Brennan, sorry, did something happen? I had a patient who tried, and her son tried so hard, but I will fight for you with everything I've got, but never underestimate how strong the church's pull can be. We are dealing with a fucked up religious cult. Hey, how are we? I am good, thank you. I am just starting my first playthrough of Dead Space. And it's good. It's good so far. I haven't been scared, but I've enjoyed it, and it is very good. The remake's very good. I didn't play the original, but I've watched streams and I've listened to people that have played the original. And my best friend, she's played the original, and she was telling me that the developers have really done a real good job here. Love that they remade this. Yeah, no, I think it's a good job. It gives a person like me that didn't play the original a chance to experience it, and experience it with like good graphics and a good movement and everything. I played a bit of the original Dead Space, but it was only a few years ago, and maybe 2017 or something. But the game felt maybe even earlier than 2017, but it was later than I think the game had been out, for a while. And the game did feel old, and the movement felt like clunky and just old. Not that the original Dead Space was bad. It's just from continuing to play games and playing games like GTA 5 and the Call of Duties and Doom and graphics and movement change, and so then going back to a game that was made in 2007, 2008 is hard. But I'm glad they remade it. Let's just say that. No, let's keep going. So this is Brennan's office, hey? And thank you for checking me out, by the way. How are you going? How's your day? How's your night? Alright, so this little space again, yep. Where am I meant to be going now? So up there. That's up in that space, isn't it? Yeah, that's up in that space. Alright, let's go up here. Changing room. Okay, let's go into the changing room, I suppose. Schematics. I need to take that back to the store. Pulse rounds. I need that. That's good. Credits. Going well. Kind of being lazy. Nothing wrong with being lazy. You need a lazy day or a lazy time sometimes. In fact, tomorrow it's Thursday night here. 11:47 where I am. Just about to cross over to midnight, but my Friday tomorrow is going to be lazy. Like I need a rest day. Play some games and just muck around. Pulse rifle, plasma cutter, suit. Maybe I will put a node onto the suit. So air. Although I feel like putting a node onto the plasma cutter could do damage again. Let's do it. Oh, okay. I don't have a I don't have a node. I do feel like it though, but I gotta get nodes. Nodes just unfortunately don't grow on trees. I've got to find them. So that's okay though. I can find them. Is the stream going okay? It doesn't have excellent. I might get rid of that box, that tab. It should be okay. I'll just do it later. It should be okay. Poor sucker. There's like not much I can do. That guy's dead. Oh, that's not a way to get ahead in life. I feel bad for him actually. But, someone had to die. I'm about to go in here, so let's wish me luck. There's this little bastard. I probably wasted too much ammo, but anyway. Text log. No one's here. Specimen 426 is ready for harvest. I was about to notify Alvarez to prep for medical leave, but when I checked the database, I saw in signs Sable has been moved ahead of her. Is that right? Alvarez has been on the waiting list for 3 months now. I thought arm transplants took priority over her cornea. Clerical error. Here's your clerical error. One of them bought CEC stock at the last purchase. One didn't. Guess which one was suddenly bumped up to vital personnel. It's not worth the headache to push back on it, trust me. And before you think about filing an ethics complaint, just remember the wise words of Hippocrates. I know what it is. Shit rolls downhill. Very wise words, yeah. Oh, the stream's good, that's good. That's excellent. I think my internet's pretty good to stream, but I think sometimes it might have issues, I'm not sure. I've got to stream in 30 frames per second. Like, any more frames per second, it doesn't seem to be as good, unfortunately. Oh. Yellow. Fell to your death. I feel like going back down just to like see if there's any ammo or something on that little kid. Emergency shout. There's whispers. I can hear whispers. There's a teddy bear. A node. I need that node, so that's good. That guy looks fried. Okay, let's try not to end up like him. Turn off the shock pads, open the doors. We can pick up the shock pad, that's
Daniel
good.
isn't answering her rig link. What's your status?
I found a shock pad I can use on the barricade. I'm heading back there now.
Watch the voltage on that pad. I'm not losing anyone else.
I think this is where I was earlier, wasn't it? Alright, I'm going this way. Oh, the timing. That's okay. Oh. I am back here. We'll put that on. That's good. Take cover to detonate. Nice. Alright, we've done that. Destroy the barricade, we've done that. Find the captain's body. So we'll investigate the emergency room. Alright, we'll do that. Okay, the schematics for the status pack. 13,000.
Remember, when you reach the morgue, find Captain Mathias' body. Get his rig codes, and the computer's all ours.
Well, that guy's definitely dead. There's no coming back from that. Weapon upgrade. Plasma cutter. Okay, cool. We can upgrade that. Level 1 security clearance. Let's go and find level 1 security clearance. Okay, emergency room. Alright. Something tells me something bad is about to happen. Okay. Harris is asleep after another dose of sedative. He seems literally unable to sleep without chemical aid. Most people succumb to exhaustion after more than 50 hours of waking, regardless of circumstances. Not Harris. His bizarre explanation of the events on the colony points to the same paranoia we've seen elsewhere planetside. His guilt is not in doubt. 2 security officers were present when he took Dr. Sicariello hostage and murdered Nurse Evans. And Harris doesn't deny his actions, but he shows no remorse. In fact, he insists there was no crime, specifically that Evans wasn't a nurse when he killed her. This is classic sociopathic behavior, but Harris exhibits no other symptoms. He is affable and friendly, able to empathize and offer original opinions. When questioned about Evans' murder, however, he becomes withdrawn and uncommunicative. He claims that explanation is stuck in his mind, and that talking about it mixes up its message. He also undergoes intermittent hallucinatory periods, again similar to those experienced by other colonists. During his long waking periods, Harris exhibits writing behavior, on any available service, claiming the dreams need to speak and that he's attempting to make it whole again. What does this mean? What does this mean? I haven't determined yet. Given the complexities of the case, I plan to reach out to my colleagues for more insight. That does sound complex. Okay, the whispers are getting stronger. The power cell, circuit breaker, and the free motor.
Loop and transmit all personnel.
That's
This is
Nicole.
Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is overwhelmed. We need help. Look at his wounds. We can't handle so many trauma cases, and the command crew won't tell us what's happening. He's seizing. Shit. Maybe I have some PHP left.
Let's go to the emergency room, follow Nicole's hologram. Oh shit, where did it go? I probably should have followed it, but anyway. Gold inventory full. Gold semiconductor. It does sound like it's probably worth picking up. I wonder if I can drop something. Otherwise I'll come back for it, maybe.
Medical log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. So much for being paranoid. I repurposed this room to run counseling sessions without unitologists interfering. Now it's the only place I feel safe. I recovered a limb after yesterday's attack. Genetically, it's human tissue with bizarre mutations. But it's just a sample. It's not enough to figure out a cure. I need... Wait, where's that report from engineering? Here. The engineers pulled something out of machinery. Limbs missing, torso intact. Okay. Time for a real autopsy.
Okay, so she did an autopsy there. So I suppose I've got to replace that maybe. To remove the battery, ensure no power is being used on the breaker circuit. Well, there is. So it's probably going to take out the whole thing, I suppose. Let's do this then. So what? He reached for me. I fucking ran away from him. I've got no more health. I'm gonna have to use that gun. Can I do like a quick switch? Oh, no, it doesn't pause it. Oh no! Fucking hell. I'm trying to like work out how to switch. Oh, fucking hell. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. Fuck off. Okay, I've got lots of that, so that's plasma rifle, I've got no more of that. I'm seeing I'm safe now. And it's tempting to just use the plasma cutter. I'll go back. Oh shit man, I should have bought a health thing as well. How come my inventory was full? Oh, it's full because of that. So, key items. Plasma color upgrade. It's full because... storage. Classic. Ah, so you just... I can probably sell that. Sell that. Yeah. Oh. I'll probably find some more, so that's okay. God, it like disappeared. Alright, and that's on his door, so that's soldier on. Got some credits.
Security request retrieved.
You left me. I woke in the dark with them scratching on the walls. Scratching like rats. And you all locked me in with them. Fuckers. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out.
I think I hid it away. Fucking hell.
Mercer, it's Terrence Kine. You were in surgery, so I left this with Warwick. He'll be discreet. I just got the latest report from Aegis 7. The situation's worse than Captain Matthias will admit. 40% of the colony's population is now showing symptoms. Depression, hallucinations, more violence. People are dying down there. I know it's linked to the marker somehow, but I just don't have enough data. Mercer, maybe I was wrong. We need answers, by any means possible. That patient, Brent Harris, might be our last hope.
Jesus. Okay. Two more. Right, it's just gone past midnight. Right. Let's see if I can complete this chapter. Right. Let's see what's in here. Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, it's full, yep. Okay, so this is the morgue. Always has to be a creepy scene in a morgue. Pulse rounds. I've got plenty of pulse rounds. I've got no ammo in my plasma cutter. I might have to just use the plasma rifle. No, it's my first playthrough, so I was tempted to try, but I think the guy lost Boomer earlier in my stream. I think he had a point that I think I should get to know the game before I attempt like a plasma cutter only playthrough. And look, you know, I'm tempted to try. You know, I'm happy to give it a go, but if at any stage, if I feel like I just need to get through this and enjoy the game, I'll use the plasma rifle. Like, you know, this game's interesting, and I can feel like I'm probably going to play more of this, you know, than just one playthrough. Like, it feels very interesting and fun, and that's what it's for. Like, I think that the developers, they want you to play more than once. So oh, whoa, what's there? Okay, that's good. That's whatever that is. Oh, Harris becomes a fucking. Oh shit. fuck? What the hell? How the fuck did 3... Oh no! Like, you have to try and juggle like 3 of them and then like, you know, keep running and shooting. Fuck. Oh, that's right. So you can actually like equip that. Yeah, so you can actually do that. Right. Yeah. Oh, that's proximity mine with R1. That might come in handy too. I wonder if you can pick that up with Keen Masters and throw it somewhere. Oh, that's... We gotta try and like, maybe kill him fast. And then, like, that thing's annoying if it just comes like at your feet. Morphs into a nectomorph, I think it is, or I forget the word now. Kill the captain. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh, fucking still alive. Yeah, we'll do the plasma color run another time.
Isaac, what's your status? Do you have the captain's rig?
Fuck me! Ugh. Transmitting codes now. I saw it, Hammond. A flying one turned the captain's body into another one of those things. The same must have happened to Chen.
God. Maybe the command computer has something. Where's Daniels when you need her? Head back to the security checkpoint. It's safer there. At least I can upgrade your clearance.
Captain B. Matthias. It is my unfortunate duty to officially pronounce Captain Benjamin Matthias dead. Reports of the exact circumstances surrounding his death are conflicted and will be left for investigations to determine once we return to port. I will constrain my comments to the condition of the body. Subject was in general good health for his age, though a cursory blood test indicates his leukocyte count was very low, with eosinophils in particular almost non-existent. His pre-flight physical exam showed no such problems, indicating rapid onset, but it does not appear to have been any effect on his death. Multiple contusions on the arms and hands indicate a brief struggle pre-mortem. Light contusions around the ribcage indicate he was restrained, likely for a brief period. Cause of death was a single prolonged trauma to the ocular body, which contained on through the cavity wall and into the frontal lobe, causing rapid neurotrauma, seizure, and death. The angle of penetration into the ocular cavity indicates the injury was not self-inflicted. Examination required the removal of the object to confirm cause of death, but it has been preserved for the investigative team to study. I therefore have no alternative but to record a verdict of unnatural death. Whether deliberate or accidental is beyond my jurisdiction. So it was definitely a weird thing. Security clearance is now level 1. Nice. I'll move it up in the world.
Clearance confirmed.
Isaac.
What the hell's happening?
The computer says the Ishimura's engines are offline. We're on a decaying orbit toward Aegis 7.
Oh god. I have to get to engineering.
There's no time. That tram station's offline. Unless... Here. Head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If this damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.
Go to security station.
Clearance confirmed. Clearance confirmed. Clearance confirmed.
I don't think I need to go back in there. I just wonder if there's like any level 1 clearance things. No. Ah, it's alright. I feel like I went past the level 2.
Security clearance required.
We come back down here again soon or something. We'll get that. Why not? Seeing I'm not doing a puzzle cutter run, I'm just going to do a general run to experience the game. That looks nice. Actually, I need to look at something. A classic CRC rig designed to handle years of faithful service. What's that? Did I like have a suit? I hope I just didn't like buy something. But I hope I didn't buy something that I already had. God, what did that do? Like it looks pretty cool, but I have no idea what that did. DSO8 legacy rig. Only quit. Is that like the classic? The classic. No, I'll take that back off. That's like the one from the original game or something. I'll take it back off and I'll just put. It's just the skin. Pretty cool though. Pretty cool to like have that like reference from the original game in there. done that. Inventory. I wonder. Let's just drop. I'm gonna have to get to a bench to use that, I suppose. Move weapon. Up through there, which is. Oh shit, what was it again? I might just save. There was a. I'm trying to remember if there was a bench. Maybe that wasn't. Oh fuck it, I'll find another bench anyway. There's benches, there's workbenches everywhere. Hangar cargo tram control, let's go there.
Tram control. Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
Suit level 2 upgrade, graphic extended. Plasma cutter upgrade, graphic extended. A new special abilities are available. An additional power node has been salvaged. I might leave it there for tonight. I'll carry on from where I left off next time I play. I'm gonna keep streaming that and like do a series of it, so that's good. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight. I much appreciate it. I thank you for all the followers that have followed me tonight. Phaser Gaming, Lost Boomer, Past Your Prime. Thank you all for following me. And tonight was the night in my journey since, I think it was 2020 I started streaming. I didn't stream at all in 2022. And I think 2021 when I was live streaming, I made it to 34 followers, and I froze there, well, for a year and a half basically. Because I think for the rest of 2021 and then 2022 I did not stream, and I've only just come back to it early this year. And from 34 I went to, I think it was 36, I think 38 I paused that too, then I went up to like 40, then 42, I was there for a while, 44, I paused there, and then I went up to 46, and I was there for the last 3 weeks, and tonight I have hit 50, which is a great milestone. Because I'm getting back into streaming, there's still a few other requirements I've got to cross off for affiliate. But my main objective was to reach 50 followers. That was my main objective, my start, and the rest will fall into place, I think. And so I made it. 50 followers. 50 followers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah! So thank you everyone, and I look forward to continuing my streaming journey and providing you guys with good content, entertaining content, and I'll just strive to be my best. That's what I will do. And so I'll see you in the next stream, and check out my YouTube channel, which is Trogan Gaming, Trogan_gaming on YouTube. I'm going to start making some YouTube videos to talk about specific games and my thoughts. And I will welcome people to leave comments and feedback, and then maybe I'll look at making follow-up videos to answer. I might maybe look at doing live streams where I talk about the games and have live interactions with my followers and answer any questions, or have a good discussion. I love games. This is what I do, and it's me. So yeah. If you want to catch up on any of my streams that are on my YouTube channel as well, this one will be added in there, and we'll go from there. So thank you again, and I'll see you in the next stream. See ya. We are going to raid out as well. And we'll check out Rising Phoenix. He's playing The Last of Us Remastered. Start raid. So thank you again everyone, and enjoy some The Last of Us over on Rising Phoenix. I think that did work. Trogan Gaming used Raid Rising Phoenix XTV. I think that worked, so let's have a look and see if it worked. Because I haven't really I haven't really been raiding. Like, not that I don't want to raid, I just, you know, getting into it. Just so I might just jump over to his channel and just have a look. What's actually happened? Have I raided? Yeah, he got the raid. It worked.
I'm not gonna be disappearing another one. All I did work, I got it, lady. Hang on. Get you that shout out there. Drill getting gaming, coming in with the raid.
And he's happy he's got the raid. Thank you everyone for checking me out, and I will see you in the next stream.